Today we're just going to run through some gentle stretching that can also help us reset our nervous system, specifically the vagus nerve, which is really affected by stress and over business in the brain. Starting in a comfortable seat, deepening the breath, feeling the breath coming in through the nostrils, filling up the belly, filling up the sides of the ribs, filling up the upper chest. As you exhale, slightly contract your belly muscles, pulling through your ribs, let your upper chest drop. Inhale in deep into your belly, into your chest, around your heart, your upper chest, and exhaling, pulling in at the belly button, deflating between the ribs, and relaxing through the shoulders. A few more rounds, doing deep breaths in your own time, letting the inhale bringing you up into a nice elongated spine position. Top of the head reaches up towards the ceiling, shoulders drop away from the ears. One more inhale, fully into the belly and chest. Exhale, pulling in at the belly button, relaxing through the shoulders, fluttering the eyelids open. Let's take another inhale, exhale, drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder, keeping your shoulders level, just moving your neck, already feeling a stretch down the side of the neck and into the jaw. With the eyes open, gaze up towards the left hand corner of the room. So you're taking your gaze in the opposite direction from the tilt of the head. Holding here for at least 30 seconds. A minute is preferable. This is a really easy, accessible way to start resetting that vagus nerve. Training it to switch off and reset. And we've had times of stress or overwhelm. On the next inhale, bring your head back up to centre. As you exhale, drop it over towards your left ear, keeping your shoulders nice and level, keeping both seat bones planted firmly on the mat. Taking your gaze up with open eyes towards the right hand corner of the room. Staying with that lovely deep breath. The breath in itself is such a good way to calm our nervous system, to let go of anything that's causing hardness or tension or tightness anywhere in our bodies. Keeping that gaze fixed on one point, keeping your shoulders nice and still, feeling a lovely stretch down the neck and in the jaw. Make sure you're not clenching. Take a few more breaths here. You can sit like this for as long as you want, and it's a really nice one to do at your desk during the day at work. And on your next inhale, let's bring that back up to centre. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, let's bring our arms down to 90 degrees in front of our faces. Inhale to cactus arms, stretching out across the chest, feeling a rise in the chest, and exhale, bringing the arms back down to either side. One more time, inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring them down to cactus arms. Inhale, puff out your chest, lift your chin slightly. Exhale, let's bring our hands back down to the floor. Now to bring your fingers out, interlock them, flip your hand over, feeling a lovely stretch across your upper back. In fact, take a breath here, inhaling into your upper back and back ribs. Exhale, feeling a softening. And let's make a little pillow for our head with your hands. Thumbs should be at the base of your skull or resting on your neck. Inhaling in, lifting your chin slightly up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bringing our elbows to meet at the front, tucking our chin into our chest. Inhale, push those elbows back towards the back of the room. Let your hands become a little pillow. Tilt your chin up towards the ceiling. And exhale, round through the neck, round through the upper back, tuck the chin in. Bring your elbows down and front. Inhaling in, opening that chest, shining your heart forward, creating that little pillow for your hands. And exhaling, rolling through the upper spine, bringing the elbows towards each other and towards our laps. One more round, inhaling, opening up through the chest, feeling a stretch right through our armpits and our shoulders, clipping our chin up towards the ceiling. And exhaling, rounding through, bringing our elbows together. Inhale, back up to centre. Let's have a little shoulder roll forwards and backwards. Hands are on the floor either side of us. Inhale, sweeping our right arm up and overhead, bending our left arm, inhaling, expanding through the ribcage, through the side body, and exhaling to soften, keeping our shoulders away from our ears. Let's inhale, flip the hands over, cartwheel them over, left hand comes up and over, reaches towards the ceiling, and then over to the right hand side of the room. Inhale to fill up your ribcage and your side body. And exhaling to bend a little deeper into the right arm, goes further over. Inhale, let's cartwheel the hands back over, right hand up towards the ceiling, and then all the way over. Inhaling, creating space, making sure you're not collapsing forward, that you're keeping your head back as if you're leaning against a wall behind you. And as we inhale, let's flip over. Left hand comes up and over towards the right hand side of the room. Inhaling through the side body, creating space. Exhaling to bend a little deeper, feeling that stretch. And inhale, let's come back to centre. So we're going to move over into child's pose. To do this, we have our toes touching at the back, our knees at either side of the mat. And we're going to very slowly sit back down towards our heels and very slowly creep our fingers forward towards the front edge of the mat with our head following, bringing our head down to finally reach our forehead on the mat. If you haven't got the space in your hips or shoulders today, do bring a cushion or a block in under your forehead. Because we really want to start feeling a little bit of pressure in the point where our forehead is touching the mat, or the book, or the block, or the cushion that it's resting on. Inhaling in, feeling a stretch across the whole back. Breathing into our ribcage, exhaling to soften. Will your hips sink any lower? You feel that pressure in between your eyebrows and your forehead. As your third eye point in the mat. Inhale, let's come up onto our fingertips, feeling a stretch across the side of your arms. Exhale, flatten your palms back down onto the mat. Inhale, let's come up to our fingertips. Exhale, let's flatten our palms back down onto the mat. Doing this at your own time, 3 or 4 repetitions. See if it creates any extra space for you to move deeper into that shoulder stretch. On your next inhale, I want you to crawl through your fingertips, pulling your upper body forwards towards your hands, till your head and shoulders are above the wrists. Tilt your face to look forwards at the wall in front of you. Exhale, rounding through your spine, tucking your chin in towards your chest, moving your hips back down towards your feet. Inhaling in, crawling through your fingertips, coming forward, feeling a stretch through your chest and an arch in your back. Inhale, exhaling, rolling back round, feeling your spine curve the other direction, bringing your bum back down towards your knees. And just flowing like this. It's a bit like cat-cow, but we're doing it from child's pose, so we're getting really deep into those hips. If you have the space, coming far further forward, over your hands, and then all the way back down. Carry on with this in your own time. And when you're ready, just bringing that back down to child's pose. Feeling that bit of pressure in the forehead, feeling an opening through the hips and the pelvis. And this little bit of pressure just on the front of our head here, again, is so nice and so important for that vagus nerve reset. And just staying in this position for as long as feels good to you. Thank you again for watching. Be more videos coming soon.